Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and welcome again to the Rob and Mike Show. As always, that's Rob.
That's Mike.
You guys, this is a super exciting day. We have the incomparable Michael Taulton of Ohhdreamer on YouTube here with us. Michael, thank you for joining us. So you guys know, like, we've known Michael now for
At least five.
about I don't know, it's been 5-ish years.
Let's see.
Yeah, probably about 5 years now.
I think about 5 years, because you came to my big 45th birthday bash at Replay Cafe.
Oh, I remember that.
That's
mostly.
Yeah, well, I think we all remember that.
I've got really good flashes of that night.
So, and I'm about to be 46 soon. So yeah, five years of knowing you, brother, and it's so. Obviously, we'd love to have you actually here in studio, but we know that you got some things going on, so we appreciate you doing this.
He's a very busy man.
Through Skype.
Yes, busy indeed. But yeah, technology, gives us the opportunity to do these kind of things and stay connected. So yeah, man, I'm stoked. I'm glad to be here.
Also, I wanted to compliment you though. That is a we've been thinking about it. That is a very nice microphone. What kind is that?
Oh, thanks, man. This is a Samson G-Track. So this is what I use for, like YouTube videos or any like game streams or anything like that. So this is like strictly my computer microphone.
Okay. Yeah. And like his sound is so good.
10 years, dude.
Yeah. I feel like we need to switch it up because Michael's background is way cooler than ours. I feel like we're like, oh look, they're all loungy and he looks edgy and cool.
Well,
right?
Well, we are a little bit more loungy than he is.
I know, everything. Michael's like all edgy and cool, and we're all like old fat man on the couch. And, hey, how's it going? So you gotta tell us. So tell our people, tell me about Ohhdreamer. What are you doing? What's your jam?
Yeah, so it all once upon a time it all started this. So I actually had this music project that I was working on back on the East Coast, hometown, Brunswick, Maryland. Raise up to everybody from back home that's watching. So I had this project, and it was just called Project Dreamer, and it was really about kind of going a little bit more like conceptually with song lyrics and kind of creating these stories. So I ran with that project for a little bit, and as I don't know when it was, sometime on Facebook, it kind of just transitioned to Ohhdreamer, but I wanted to put the second H in there. So now it's kind of just turned into like a music project that's more it's more of an incorporation of like industrial metal. But there's some hip hop and rap in there too. So yeah, but y'all haven't heard that one.
No, and that's
exciting.
Well, and that's interesting because I remember the post you put up was about a year ago when you were asking for some more of the hardcore rap and stuff, trying to get ideas. And I hope you listened to them. I pitched the Grave Diggers to you.
Yeah, dude.
And they're actually they were a group that came out of Wu-Tang. It's another group that RZA had started, but they were a little bit more heavier, like darker rap and stuff. So that's why I suggested it to you, because they were. I think that's what you were looking for. So
yeah, man. I was really interested in kind of exploring like the horrorcore genre a good bit, because it's very much so based on like a concept, and the songs are telling a story, kind of in like a horror movie fashion, you know what I mean? So, man, just exploring new styles of music in general is just such an eye-opening experience, and it turned out that I was like, dang, man, I really like this, and I want to kind of do this, or try to do it at least, So, it's been a while in the making, but I think it's come together now. You guys are going to be hearing a little bit more of like the rap side.
No, really excited. I'm really excited. As you know, I follow you on your channel, and please, everyone, Ohhdreamer on YouTube, make sure that you follow.
It's linked.
It's linked. And
right down here in the description.
And actually, do a twofer. Make sure you follow him. Make sure you follow us. and just keep
And
following
then subscribe to it, and then share it all.
Share it all.
The only thing you can do is make other people's lives better by sharing.
Yeah. So I was talking to you privately. So you've got some. I know it's on the DL right now, but you've got some big stuff in the works musically, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. I want to tell you guys. I don't know how much I can probably tell you guys a little bit. I don't know how much detail I can go into it.
That's all right. We don't want you to spill what you can, but I know that's coming, and I know that's something you wanted to talk about, and I'm excited for you, so that's why I brought it up.
Yeah.
Not just an expert on metal and music, but also a musician.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I started. I mean, wait. What did you say?
You're a creative, so you don't just talk about music, but you're also very involved in music and creating music and such.
Oh, yeah.
It's all
That's
good.
what I was going to say before.
Yes.
I've been playing. I've been writing and recording music now for actually this year's 20 years.
Wow.
20 years. Yeah. So, I actually just picked up a violin. To start learning how to play that. Why the hell not?
Right. Okay.
Bravo, sir. Bravo. Seriously, bravo. Like that. That's more than I can do.
It's cool, dude. It's definitely going to need a lot more practice before I do anything with that. But it's fun, and just to explore it and just to learn something new. It's just been awesome.
Nice. So, on your show, so for those who don't know, I know you go through a lot of music culture and kind of you kind of break down things a lot for people. But let's say what are some of the hot topics that you've got coming up that you're really excited about? That some of the things that you're going to be bringing out for people, so that they on the next couple what's your next few projects as far as what you're recording for the show going like?
Yeah. So. The rest of 2021 is going to be extremely busy. I think the biggest highlight to kind of talk about is this October. I'm going to start booking live shows. So I'll be taking it kind of out, and with COVID restrictions and stuff, and kind of getting back to normal. I don't know, but having the opportunity to go out and play live shows again, it's something I definitely want to do. So October, that is going to be happening. And then as of Friday the 13th in August, the Arise for All That Makes Us Wicked EP will be available to download and streaming on iTunes, Spotify, all that good stuff. It's only going to be $4, so give me your money. And I'm going to be looking at some merch stuff coming out as well. But 2 videos are going to be dropping. One's going to be dropping along with the Arise for All That Makes Us Wicked. So on Friday the 13th, we'll have a video, and the EP will be live. And then I'll have another video coming a little bit later this year.
Dude, that's awesome. We're so... seriously, so excited for you. The reason why we wanted you on the show, because we love you. You're part of the family. You got your show. We have our show, and there's no reason why we were like, dude, this is what we want to do. We want to plug the people that we care about and plug the people who are just out there doing their thing, because we're all doing this independently. A lot of us is doing this because let's be honest, we all three kind of enjoy attention a little bit, so it's fun to do this.
Yeah, a little bit.
And we talked off screen before this. We all decided during COVID, we were like, hey, we all like to be creative. YouTube is a great platform to be creative, and so why not share each other's creativity? This is so exciting. I know that you'll be pushing this video on your channel. We'll be pushing this video on our channel, and just. We get a nice little cross stream. Some people might not know about us through you, and some people who don't know about you through us. So I think it's a nice little hodgepodge of a little bit of everything.
Yeah, an interesting point that you kind of mentioned there. the idea of kind of promoting each other, you know what I mean, and kind of rebuilding this network. There are a couple other local artists that I've partnered with. The Unforgiven being one of them. You check them out on YouTube, Facebook as well. And that's exactly what we're doing. You know, we're networking and we're kind of helping promote each other. You know, and we need to kind of rebuild the underground local band scene. You know, COVID killed it off quite a good bit, but not to say that it wasn't on the decline. Prior to that, music and local bands, it started to become too much of a competition. And that's not what music is about. That's not what it's just not the thing, man. So we kind of had this thought of like, hey, you know what? We're just gonna promote everybody, and just do shows with everybody. So it's funny that you mentioned that, man. Same wavelength.
Yeah, I think that's a huge point because we hear a lot about like the hit that the restaurant industry took during COVID, and like the industry side of things. But the music industry, the live music industry, live theater, art in general, it took a really big hit because they're so dependent on people being able to come out and see what you do.
Yeah, exactly. So with everything going, digital, YouTube and TikTok pretty much exploded. So. But yeah, YouTube was kind of like the route that I wanted to take. I still have a TikTok and I just goof around on there. But for anybody that hasn't followed me on TikTok yet, however, TikTok will be getting an exclusive music video for 24 hours. It'll be an extended cut, so it'll be kind of almost like a theatrical version to take up that 3-minute video. So that'll be coming exclusively to TikTok for 24 hours, sometime later in the year.
Okay, and while you're saying it, shout out your TikTok so people will know.
Oh yeah, it's just at Ohhdreamer.
Okay.
That's it. Easy.
And there's two H's. Two H's.
Folks.
O-H-H Dreamer.
H-H. Two H's. So.
Exactly.
That's exciting. What I like, like, Michael's so very good at, like, giving the mystery to it, right? He's like, it's coming. You're gonna like it.
I know. You gotta build the hype, man.
Right?
I'm like I said, dude, I'm so excited for you. I always love to see my friends. I love to see my friends flourish and enjoying themselves and doing what they love to do. I mean, yeah, I know a lot of us still have to do our stupid 9 to 5 or whatever to pay the bills and all that dumb stuff. But it's nice to know that like people are getting back to being creative, and that's something I didn't notice with people during COVID. Even like you crochet, like I just saw people being creative in some way just to get their minds off of what was going on in the world. And I thought, if anything, that's probably one of the best things that happened during this last year and a half is like people going, oh, I can enjoy stuff and not just be like work, home, kid, work, home, dog. Be like, remember, you give yourself a little outlet to be free and just, express yourself in whatever form you want to.
Yep. And to kind of piggyback off of that, man, and that's the kind of, trying to promote that mentality, of just like, you gotta find something positive in the negative. You know what I mean? Like, the whole COVID thing sucked, but it's happening and we're in it. So, we need to get out of it. And, while we're still in it, we just need to, just keep our minds busy, stay positive.
And I think you've, as you know, thankfully, and we appreciate that you watch the show, is that Mike and I talk about is, like, times are tough. Don't forget, you do have friends. Reach out. Like, a phone call, a text message, share a post, or like someone's post on social media. Just be like, hey, you matter, you care. I notice you. Just something to keep people knowing that you're not in this alone.
Yeah, especially, now more than ever, as things are kind of, where we're kind of in that odd transition of, okay, are we gonna keep going back to normal, or is it kind of gonna go, back to like the restrictions and stuff? I mean, we're absolutely all in this together. I've reached out. I try to reach out to, as many of my friends possible on a daily basis, especially if, they post something on social media that, kind of seems like they might be, down in the dumps or kind of going through some shit,
Yeah.
I try to do my best, just to keep everybody, focused on the goal. We got to do something that makes us happy.
Most definitely, most definitely. I completely.
Yeah.
I'm 100% behind you on that, and I don't think I or Mike could have said that even any better than what you just did.
I promised I wouldn't do that.
It's okay. We've had enough videos where we've had enough videos.
If we can string together tears and laughter in the same show, that's great. That's awesome.
That's money. That's
going pretty damn good.
Right? Winning. Yeah, absolutely agree. No, I think you it really is. I mean, you forget that you have the ability to brighten someone's day. That that little bitty tiny things. There's that one commercial where the lady, she holds the door open for somebody, and then they smile at somebody, and then somebody else does something.
Yeah.
And there's this entire chain of good things that happen.
What real trickle effect means.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. What's that? Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
I love
it forward, man. And you said it so good, dude. Everybody has the ability to completely shape, somebody else's day, and it's no effort. That costs no money just to be positive and try and uplift somebody.
And
I love it, man.
Oh, it is. And I want to let everyone know, obviously, we all have our bed. Please don't think that the three of us are sitting here saying that we are always spitting out sunshine and rainbows. That is not true.
Oh, hell no.
But we're just saying, for people who know that, we all need to just try a little be someone's sunshine for 5 minutes. It's like everyone says, no one knows what another human being is truly going through.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that might sound cliche, but it's true. But this is why, like I said to you, this is why Mike and I like doing our shows, because we hope we bring some funniness, some banter, into someone's day.
Yeah.
Hopefully made them smile. I know that you like to do that with your music and everything, and that's those are the, like you said, those are little minute things, and hopefully someone watched our video, had a bad day, and was like, even if it's just a chuckle, I hope that someone watched my video, had a bad day, had a chuckle, and hopefully that changed their day.
Spreading the positivity, man. Just keeping the positivity alive.
Yeah. So I have, this is going to sound, so this is like a total music related question. So I know you guys remember this, but back, and I'm wondering if this is coming back. This is a professional question on music to you, because I'm wondering if this is ever going to come back. Because you kind of mentioned it earlier, where and I don't know a lot of people, but rap and metal kind of almost have this natural sort of work together, right? And there was this really big thing in the '90s, some of the dozen, where there were a lot of metal groups that were working with rap groups.
You had Anthrax with Public Enemy.
Mm-hmm.
And even before that, in the 80s, you had Aerosmith with Run DMC.
Mm-hmm.
So there's been some Method Man and Ice-T have all collabed. Well, Ice-T has his own actually heavy metal band, Body Count. Mm-hmm. So he was one of the first rap artists I saw switch into a different genre.
Right. So wait, are we seeing a rebirth of that? Is that something that there's a lot of people working on? Because I mean there were just some great combinations between metal and rap that have happened before.
Yeah, I think that it's to some extent, even kind of talking about some newer stuff, Post Malone, Ozzy Osbourne, the genre mash. Right, you're right. It does go really, really well together. Mm-hmm. So I think, in some regard, I think we're always going to new metal bands where it was kind of, you're looking at the Limp Bizkit era, old school Korn.
Mm-hmm.
I could see that very much so coming back, right, with new flavor. I absolutely don't think it's going to sound the same, but I could see it coming back. Yeah, I could see it getting some traction.
Yeah, well, because the last really good mashup was
I hope it does.
Was it Jay-Z and what is that damn group? It was a mix of Encore and
a conference call or a meeting, and there's just that silent pause, and somebody just kind of comes in and they're like, "Oh, sorry, I was on mute." Dude, it just kills me.
halfway through my conversation, and people are like, "Can't hear you, can't hear you."
So, I don't know where we left off.
Now?
We were talking about how fantastic they then hoping that that genre was going to come back, and how fantastic it was going to be.
It's okay.
We can hear you, and we're recording, so it's perfect. So if you can hear us,
I think you need to go back.
Okay, cool.
On Skype.
So yeah. All right, perfect. So we're totally.
You have to hit record back on Skype.
Okay, I think we're good.
Oh, good. All right, and we're also re-recording our Skype.
Yeah.
See, we've got this.
Yeah, it was just
We've got 3 minutes of show left, and we finally got it back.
that's fine.
We're fine. This is just going to end up. We're going to. So yeah. So I want to. So thank you so much. I mean, really, we were so excited to have you on, and I love what I love so much about you is that the energy that you always bring. I mean, like we were saying, we all have our bad days, but your energy is always just it always kind of fills the room, and there's always this positivity, and you kind of have that,
Cool, man.
Yeah, you have this you have this thing about making.
It's your great energy.
Yeah,
You always have great energy. And as a side joke for some of the people who watch our show, hey Mike, just for a side note and a joke, don't forget I got a loft in Seattle.
I wasn't there either.